So you can tell me which one we're on, and then we can start from there. Task 4, yeah? Task 4. Oh, I need to copy myself. Has anyone got a spare copy? I'll have to print it off. Let me print one off. You got a spare one? Yeah, can I borrow it? Because I don't have it with me. I have to go back to my locker. Oh, you're wonderful. Thank you, Meenakshi. And thank you, Rita, for passing it over. That was well delivered, Rita. Thank you. All right, so task 4. So we're doing this. And this is the EDSQ Entry Level 3 Sample Assessment Paper 2. I did launch and release Paper 3. And I noticed a lot of people have done that as well, so it's really good. So we did task 1, which was creating a folder, the W event. Then we did task 2, which was sending an email. That meant you had to, that's the one, is that one you're having trouble with? Okay. So, but we're not going to go back on that just yet. We'll deal with that later on after I've done this video, yeah? Task 2 was sending an email, which meant you had to download the observation record, attach it to an email and send it to me. All right, that was task 2. The only way for me to see that you've done that within the uploads of, turn my phone off, I think. Within the Google Classroom is if you took a screenshot of your email that you sent, and then you can upload that to the classroom. Some people have done that. If you haven't done that, don't worry, because I have received the emails, right? But try to imagine, whenever you're doing things, try to do things extra. You know, think to yourself, well, what would he want? Because you've got to get independence. You know, I'm always saying it's Independence Day whenever you come to this class, right? Because I want you to learn to be independent. Don't rely on me to tell you what to think to do. Use your initiative, okay? All right, and then task 3 was searching for information, which was 3 marks, okay? So far, if you had done everything right for the first 3 tasks, there'll be, how many marks would we have in total for the first 3 tasks? I like asking questions like this, make sure the people are paying attention.
9 marks.
9 marks, is Meenakshi right? Siswana?
Yeah.
9 marks, you reckon? Yeah. Tinkle, what do you think? So far, if we did everything perfect, Hina? 9 marks, yeah? Don't be afraid to shout out, okay? This is an interactive and participative, is that a word? I want you to participate. Participative, what the word is that? I'm not gonna cut that out, you know, I don't mind making mistakes. All right, so 9 marks. If you got everything right, if you followed all the instructions, you would get 9 marks, okay? Isn't that great? Get 9 marks. All you got to do is read the instructions, word for word. Stop assuming what's gonna be written at the end, read it all. When you get to the end, you realize that you may miss out some instruction, okay? So let's move on to task 4. So what's task 4? Okay, so this is about registering accounts and stuff like that. So we're gonna talk it through, okay? We'll talk this through. So this is not something that you're gonna be typing in on the screen unless you're doing the actual exam. Otherwise, it's just literally a paper-based handout that we're gonna write on, yes? I'm going to talk you through because I've looked at some of what people have actually sent me, because some people took pictures and uploaded it to me. They wrote it in Word, saved it and uploaded it to me. I love that. Use your initiative. Get the information to me somehow. Beautiful, all right? And if you haven't, that's fine, because that's why I said to you, just write it down on the sheet of paper. Yeah, Manju. Poor Manju she wrote it down on a piece of paper, and then she was spending the rest of the week trying to figure out how to get it up to me through the computer. Poor thing. All right, so what we're gonna do is, we're gonna look at it and talk and walk our way through it, okay? All right, so let's have a look at what we've got. I'm gonna put it on the screen as well, and we'll go through it. So here it is this one here, task 4, yeah? I'll make it a little bit bigger. Can I zoom in a little? There you go. How about that? Can everyone see it? Task 4, registering for an account. How many marks? 5 marks. That'll make 14 marks if you get this all right. And this is easy peasy. The first thing, it says name. If you get that wrong, you got problems, man. You're in trouble. Because if you put Ives David down, then come on now. All right. So, your local store is using an online booking system for online shopping. Complete the form to register for an account. Get yourself 3 marks. Your password must contain, see, this is what, read all of it and pay attention. The password must contain 8 characters and include 2 numbers. So what people tend to do is they read up to here and they stop. And then they do the password and they move on. And what have they missed out?
2 numbers.
Louder, please.
2 numbers.
2 numbers. 2 numbers, that's right. And then you don't pass. You miss out a point. It's that easy, all right? So read the whole line. So first, the name, you type in your first name. Second part, you put your surname. Email, you put the email of the center. So your Brent Star email in this case, yeah? And then the password. So I want somebody to give me a password. Actually, you know what? Meenakshi, I'm going to give you a pen. Oh yeah, I've got loads of pens up here. Look at that. Do you see me trying to sell the pens on the video? Eh? Yeah? There were no takers though. There were no takers. Only £30. Only £30 for a pen. My God. All right. So, Meenakshi, come on in. Write a password up there. 8 characters, 2 numbers. You can be teacher for a second. There you go. Very quickly. Off you go. Don't forget to rub the board down. Go on, rub the board. Get the board rubber. See it there? She woke up this morning. She had no idea she could be a teacher. There you go. Go on, miss. There you go. So we need to have a password. So think of something. Anything.
Anything.
Yeah. Write it nice and clear. Now put it on the table. It's going to fall again. Yeah, put it on the table. All right, so go for it. Write down the password. We need 8 characters and it should include 2 numbers. Okay, W, E, L.
Is it double L? Welcome.
No, 1.
Just 1.
Welcome. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more characters. Are they going to be letters or numbers? What's that? What is that?
90.
No, 99. Welcome 99. Is that okay? Ajwa, is she okay with that?
No, 1 more. I need 1 more.
1 character. 8 characters and 2 numbers.
Numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
8,
7, 8,
9.
10. So yeah, it's fine. At least.
But shouldn't it be 8? Shouldn't it be 8 characters?
It can be at least 8 characters. It can be more.
But it says here it should be 8 characters.
Yes.
What was that? At least. I'm hearing them going, at least, at least. You see? You see? Did you, Haj? Did you hear that word? What's the key word?
5, 6, 7, 8,
What's the key words?
9.
What's, no, but what's that word that is going to help you along? What was the word you kept on saying? The words at least. What does that mean, Rita, when I say at least?
At least means
It's fine. It's fine.
What's she doing? Is she breaking it? Don't break it, Meenakshi. You had it perfect.
break it right now.
You know what? Well, she's putting an at symbol now. Oh, all right. Yeah. Give her a round of applause. Make her sit down. Go on, sit down, Meenakshi. Thank you very much. Yeah, she wants an applause. There you go. Well done. All right. That's absolutely excellent. So it said at least 8 characters, right, Hina?
Yes.
That means that what, Rita?
It should be means minimum 8
Minimum 8 characters.
word
Yeah.
characters and then number and a character.
So if I put, so how many's on there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So she needs 1 more, isn't it?
I don't know how many characters has she got there?
Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10.
She got 10. So
Together is 10.
so is that too much or is it the right amount?
I think right amount.
It's the right amount because it's at least
It's
8
more
characters.
It's more than 8.
That's right, 8 or more. Yeah. Is that fair enough? So we all understand that now, don't we? So you can be as flexible as you like. Put the at symbol in there, I like that. Put a nice little symbol in there. Very good. Yeah, it didn't say that you had to put symbols in, but it may ask you to put a symbol in, you see? So, and that's a good thing for you to do anyway if you're going to make a password. All right. So it says confirm the password. So do you just do another password, or do you repeat the same thing? Repeat the same thing. See, you sound all in harmony. That's beautiful. All right, so we can move down. So everyone understands this now. The next part is confirm you want to receive news and offers. Yeah? So I've mentioned this before, haven't I? So here, which one of these do I choose? Do I choose send me news and offers by email, or do not send me news and offers? You see, I hear you all saying that, right? But I'm telling you, on at least 4 occasions or 5 occasions, somebody said, do not send me news and offers. And I said, why do you put you don't? Because I don't want to receive anything.
Yeah, then that's a junk. Otherwise.
Yeah, see now, you see, Mandri, you're falling for it. The exam tells you to say it's okay. So you just do what the exam says, okay? Don't argue with the exam, all right? Gosh. All right, so if it says confirm that you want to receive news and offers, you'll say send me news and offers by email, all right? All right, good. What is your age? And so for me, I'd put, I don't know, 25 to 49. What you're meant to say is, you're meant to say, of course, Ives. That's what you're meant to say. I'm going to do that again. All right. I'm going to put 25 to 49, and you're going to say? No one's convinced.
16 to 25.
Well, that'll be shy. that'll be pushing it if I say 16 to 24. So you put your age, yeah? So you put the age, 50 plus or whatever you want to put, okay? On here, you tick. But on the exam, I'm going to keep reminding you, good question. On the exam, you will see a box, you tick the box, okay? It's all online. There is no paper in the exam. So please don't, when I'm in the exam, say, where's the paper? Don't say, Ives. I say, what's up? Where's the paper? Don't come and ask me for that, okay? This is just a paper sample test, okay? And you don't upload to me in the classroom. You'll just upload there and then. Everyone got that?
Yes.
Oh, great. You've got to keep reminding each other. All right, so that's, if it says what's your age, it might say, click that you are, or select that you are 25 to 49. And if you're older than that, you could smile and tick it. If you're younger than that, you could frown and tick it, yeah? All right, so we move down and we go to task 5. Now you need to pay for your online shopping using a credit card. Select the option for payment. So, Tinkle, which one would I select? The top one or the bottom one? Top one or the paper?
The first one, top one.
The top one, and not PayPal, okay? Pay for your online credit card. PayPal is not a credit card company, by the way, just so you know. They're just an intermediary between you and the credit card companies or businesses. So they could store all your different cards and then prioritize which card you have chosen to make the payments with. And if there's any problems, they will help to negotiate some sort of agreement. Yeah, that's what they're there for. So that's why it's good to have PayPal there. But there's certain things that you don't use PayPal for, like flights and stuff like that. Because if there's a problem with the flights and stuff, you don't want PayPal involved, you want your credit card company involved, because most credit cards will sort you out when it comes to flights. Something I've learned, all right? Anyway, so PayPal is not what you'll choose the first one. Is that okay? Yeah? All right. Here, okay, so yeah, here it says use the information on the card to buy tickets. All right, so here's the information on the card. Can you all see the information on your sheet? It's a bit dark. On here, it shows you the card number. It says name, surname, and then Visa symbol and MasterCard symbol, right? So name, what name should you put there in the name box? Nope, the name says name, surname. Doesn't actually say a name. So what should you put?
Your name.
We have our name.
You put our name. Meenakshi, what should you put? Oh, what do you think Meenakshi put? Meenakshi put name, surname in the name, surname box. Look at her, she's like, oh, stop talking. I know. This is where lateral, this is,
he's saying, read the questions.
this is where you got to use your lateral thinking, a bit of common sense. Yeah? Meenakshi, stay with me now. Yeah, this is where you got to think about things and independent thinking, and don't be a robot. Yeah, you can't be a robot. You got to start thinking for yourself. All right. I know it's something you're nervous. You want to make sure you get it right. So that's what it says. I'm going to put that down. That's what you were thinking, right? Which is fine, Meenakshi. I get it. But sometimes you got to release that tension and say, well, I'm going to put my name. There's no way you can be wrong. Yeah. If it had Sunny Patel there, then what do you write? Sunny Patel. You with me? Yes. If it said Fred Williams, then you put Fred Williams, but it doesn't. So it says name, surname, so it's asking you to put your name and surname. Yeah? Okay. So the card number, this is where you have to be very careful, where you mustn't rush, especially with numbers. There's a couple of things that can go wrong here. Okay, so I'm going to ask around the room 1 or 2 things that can go wrong. Tell me something, Madju. I'm looking at you because I'm asking you a question. What can go wrong when you're putting this number in? What are you looking at me for? What are you looking at me for? Tell me something that can go wrong when you're writing this down on the piece of paper in front of you or typing it in. Because you're going to have to type that number in the card number box. And when you're typing that number in, what do you think can go wrong? You're not sure?
Nothing.
Okay, nothing can go wrong. It can be perfect. It's very easy. Jax, what do you think can go wrong as you're typing that in?
If you're typing them in and all of the numbers is not the same as on the card.
So, okay, so you got 5566, yeah? And you might just put
Yes,
556.
Yes.
That's one thing. You can put one number short. Oh, you want to join in now? Then he's like, she's with us now. Yeah. You could put an O instead of a 0. That's one of my favorite ones. That's a mistake many people make. You look at that and say, oh, I'm gonna put and you rush and you put an O, a letter O instead of a 0. Easy mistake to make. Ajwa, give me another number that can be mistaken for a letter.
The ones.
That's it.
Somebody might put L or I.
Yeah. The ones could be an L. Someone could think that's an L. Or go to type a 1 and they type the L instead. It happens, okay? The point of this is what? What's the point of me going on about this so long? Don't rush, take a breath and go through your numbers carefully. And when you've done it, you check that you've done it right. All right? Sounds obvious, but when you're in the exam and you're feeling the pressure, that's when you make those little mistakes, okay? So if we think about get our head in gear right now, it reduces the chance of that happening, that's all right? Okay, so that's the card number conversation. When you type the card number, you can type it, you don't have to put the spaces. If you do put the spaces, you won't get penalized.
And sometimes when you're filling out the form,
It makes spaces for you, it generally does. But in the exam, it may not. You could just put 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, right together. As long as you put all the numbers in correctly, the exam will be fine. Everyone all right with that? Yeah. Okay. So the expiry date is what? Gosh, it's really hard to see, isn't it? So if you see the expiry date, just write something in on this. But in the exam, you'll see it clearly, okay? And the security code is what? 1, 2, 3. Yeah? So it's on the back of the card. All right, and that's that. Okay, so let's move down. And this is part 2. Let's see. So in part 2, this is where you're going to create an advert. All right, so I'm going to create an advert very quick, and then you're going to go through, or I'm going to explain some of the things that I think people need to pay attention to when they're doing it. I'm going to ask you some of the things that you've done and some good practices that I've seen people do, and things that mistakes that people have made as well. Yeah. All right, so let's just do that now. I'm going to have a quick sip of my hibiscus tea.
Energy. Energy.
Energy. Hibiscus tea and rum. Sorry, hibiscus tea.
Hibiscus.
Lowers blood pressure.
They call it shoe block, right? In my country, they call it
Really? In Jamaica?
shoe block.
Shoe block.
Yes, and you can use the floors to clean shoes. If there's no shoe
I-
polish,
really?
you can use it to clean shoes.
You can use the flowers of the hibiscus leaf
the
plant
red one.
to clean shoes.
Yes.
And they call it shoe block.
Yeah.
I love learning, man. That's why I love having class. That's why I love teaching. Seriously. Seriously, I'm learning all these things. You know what I'm going to do one day? I'm going to be in another class. I'm going to be drinking this. You won't be there. I'm going to say, and also, you know, in Jamaica, they call it shoe block.
Yes.
And they're going to go, really? You're so knowledgeable. I won't tell them I got it from you.
I was looking for a good bite.
Yeah. Very good for you. Very good. If you got high blood pressure, and I got high blood pressure, because I have to come to this class all the time and get stressed out. So I need something to calm me down. All right. So are you ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through. I'm going to go to Word and start creating this. So you're going to help me out here, right? Okay. So it says you are a member of the Scouts and you want to create an advert to promote the work event. Download the files. Now this is something that we were talking about last week, Adjoa, when you were saying to me about downloading files and stuff, and people start to think they'd have to download. So I'm going to try and make it clearer for you, okay? There's a bit of ambiguity, a bit of confusion between what's being said here on the sheet and what actually happens and what you need to do, and also what happens in the exam. So I'm going to try and make this clear. That's why we're doing having this conversation. So it says download the files, Sales of Work and Scouts 1, Scouts 2, Scouts 3, and Scouts 4. So here, when you look at it, you can see if you scroll down to the bottom, it says File Download, Sales of Work, Scouts 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then there's Choose File over here. So you can be quite confused about what does that all mean. In the exam, these files will be on the screen at the bottom of the page. And you can download, well, you can use one or all of them. In the exam, if I was you, I'd just use one, because you want to be as quick as you can, all right? So you just choose one. So even in this, you don't need to choose all of them. You just choose one. Because I notice people are putting all 3 pictures on the advert. It just means you're taking up more time than you need. If you have put 3 on there, no problem. As long as you've done the adjustments, I don't mind, okay? Please remind me about bullet points though, because I don't want to go past it without, it's very important, right? When I'm doing it. So just be aware of that, okay? So these files will be available to you on the exam screen, and you just got to use them. And I'll show you about that in a moment. So let's go down. So you don't need to download these files while you're in the class. When we're doing the classwork, you don't need to download any of these files. You don't need to download them. You'll use them where they are. You with me? And I'm going to show you what I mean in a moment. So here it says copy and paste the text from Sales of Work into a new document. All right? So, Josiah, my dear, what do I do first from here? I'm right here. What do I do? I'm on this screen. Where do I go?
You need to go to Word.
There you go. That's it. Go to Word. You say, Ives, go to Word. And I'll do as you say. Go to Word and I'll follow your instruction, okay? All right, let me get there first. I'm going to go to Word. Press Enter. Word opens up. Click on that. Open it up. You all know how to use Word. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I like to go a bit closer. So I'm going to zoom in. I can hold Control and roll my roller on my mouse to zoom in, just so you know. Make my screen nice and big. And that's it. Okay. And then what do I do, Josiah?
Double click and no spacing.
Okay, do no spacing first.
No spacing first.
That's right, no spacing, and then enter. If you don't do this in the exam, it's fine. Don't worry about it. No big deal. That's just a good practice that we do in our class. All right? Okay. So we're here now, and this will help. When you do that no spacing thing, it helps you control the spacing between the items you're going to put in here. Right? So, Tinkle, what do we do now? I'm here. What do I do? You got the sheet in front of you. Yeah? Look at the sheet and tell me what we do.
Once we download the sheet, we have to copy and paste it on the
So tell me what to do. Give me instructions. What shall I do now?
First you have to go back.
There you go. See, I want to hear those instructions. Tell me what to do. Now, I'm doing it. I know what to do, but I want to see what you are thinking that, I want you to instruct me to make me do what you would do. So I'm going to go back to the class.
as the same.
So let me just open it up here. Tinkle?
Sales of what?
Sales of work. You see sales of work here?
Yes.
So you go back to the classroom here. In the exam, sales of work will just, when you click on it, it will be at the bottom of the sheet down here. When I click on it, on the exam screen,
Yeah.
it will the actual text will just appear right in front of you. You won't need to download it. It'll just appear. As soon as you click on it, it'll just jump up in front of you. Yeah. Or if you do have to download it, then you download it. If it says downloading, then download it, open it, and then do what you have to do. But whatever you have to do to get that document open, so you can copy, highlight, and copy the paste. Highlight, copy, and paste. Yeah. So in this case, we're using the classroom. So we'll go to sale of work. So I click on it and look, it'll open up and it's just here. And I can just highlight it. So I like to highlight from the bottom. So I can't go away from it. I just drag up, copy it all. You all know how to do this. Right click and copy. Yeah? And then I go back to Word. And I go to paste. And paste. There you go. Now what I've done is, did you notice when I pasted, I right clicked and I went to the third one on the end. And the reason why I did that is because whenever you go away from your Word document and bring text into it, you can end up bringing in the formatting as well from wherever that's coming from. And what you're trying to do is control the formatting in your document, aren't you? So you don't want to bring things in that you have to fix. Does that make sense to you? You've got to tell me, Andrew, because I don't know if you're not sure about something. I went and got this text from here, didn't I? You understand that part?
Yeah.
Right, so when I right-click, copy, and go back to Word, I want to paste it with the formatting that we've set up in this document, not the formatting that can come from outside, from where I've got it from. Make sense? So now I'm going to right-click. I'm going to go to this one here. Yeah, keep text only.
Okay.
And then it will keep the text that we've set up with no spacing and whatever's there. Because what can happen is sometimes have you noticed that when you're typing, the text is big, then it's small, and you get or you bring it in from the internet and it's big and blue, and you're thinking, why is it big and blue? Because you brought the formatting in. All right? So in the exam, they're trying to see if you can control your...
Is that paste the same as...
This paste is the same, yes. It's the same as, but it's that one where you're pasting, but without choosing keep text only. If you just click on the paste button alone, it'll just be the normal paste, and you can bring the formatting with you. So I tend to go to the letter A at the end. Yeah, so you can go to paste up here, go to the arrow and go to the A at the end to keep text formatting, or you can right click, go down here and go to the A at the end. They're both exactly the same. Are we okay with that so far? Yeah. Wonderful. So I've pasted it now. We've got all the text that we need. What's the next thing I need to do? No, I'm going to get my magic pen. Told you, I'm selling these for £30 each. Let me know if you want one, right? £30, that's a bargain. Stop complaining, right? I'm going to use my pen to do what? I'm not going to use the pen to change the time. What am I going to do? I'm going to tick that I've done it. I'm going to tick that I've copied the text. There you go. So I've copied the text, and that's it. So now I'm going to go to A. I'm going to continue using my pen because we're lucky to have the sheet. So while you're doing the sheet, you should take your pen and tick off whatever you've done. It helps you remember. All right? All right, so you said something about about A. What's A?
Change the time. 3 to 1. There's an error in the
There's an
start.
error in the start time. All right, so
3 to 1.
all right, so let me have a look at that. Hold on. Scroll the way down. There you go. A. There's an error in the start time. Change time from 3 p.m. to 1 p.m. And I get 1 mark for that, okay? So I'll change it from 3 p.m. to 1 p.m. Is that good?
Yeah.
All right. And what else now? So that's done. I'm going to tick that.
Change the week from Sunday to Saturday.
Change the day of the week from Sunday to Saturday. Okay, we're good?
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna tick that. I've done B, that's another mark I know I'm gonna get. It's wonderful. Okay, what's C? What should I do? Haj, nobody else. Haj, what shall I do? Because she's sitting down there listening to everybody, like you're listening to the radio. No, I want you to be involved. Format the heading to make it stand out. Okay. So when you do this, funny enough, I've left you a message. Did you read my message that I sent you, Haj? Did you, in the classroom, Google Classroom, did you see I sent you a message? You didn't, did you? Ah, you see. I sent you a message because you changed the color of your paper to like a cream color. Am I right? Yeah? So it's a cream color, like, kind of like this. Yeah, a kind of cream color.
Sorry. Does anybody own the red Toyota RE61? Anybody come by car, red Toyota?
No, thank you. Unfortunately, no. So she had this. But then you did the heading, and your heading was yellow. See? So you put this kind of color, creamy color, which is on the verge of being yellow, and then you chose yellow heading. What happens then? What's the problem? Don't make me actually speak for you. What's the problem with it?
The same color.
And what's the problem with that?
No one can read it.
No one can see.
What's the problem if you put yellow on top of cream?
Doesn't stand out.
Maybe you can't read.
There you go. Maybe you can't read it. And it's a poster. It shouldn't be, there's no maybes. It should be nice and clear. Blue on yellow, black on yellow, or something like that. Red even on yellow. But you don't put cream, you don't put yellow on top of cream because it's hard to see, yeah? Think about the person looking at it, yeah? Okay, all right, so keep those things in mind. So here's what I'm gonna do, all right? I'm just gonna work through this. I'm gonna make this stand out. So what I'll do, look at this, watch this, you ready? I'm gonna go to here, increase the font, I'm gonna make it nice and big, really big, because it's a poster, right? Really big, make it too big, then bring it back down again. I'm gonna change the font to something dramatic, that is very clear. I'll use this, all right? You don't have to use this, but this one, you can see that I've changed the font. That's what you're saying. You're being very clear. It's like when you do your driving test. Who's done the driving test before? Put your hand up. All right, at least 3 or 4 of you. So when you're doing your driving test and they say, check your mirror, you do this, don't you? And then you cover your shoulder.
Look behind.
Yeah? But when you drive now, I bet you don't do that, Hina. You're driving like this now. Right? And that's what happens. When you're doing the exam, you do it really properly, okay? So let's exaggerate from now on. None of these little tiny changes, okay? So make that nice and big. Let's make the color nice and stand out. I'm gonna do purple. I like purple, so let's make purple, and I'm gonna center it as well. Is that okay? Do you think it stands out?
Yeah.
All right, I don't want anything less than this from now on, okay? Make it stand out, make it shout out, okay? You don't need to change the background in the exam, unless that's what you want to do. No problem. You don't even need to put a border in the exam because it doesn't ask you to. If it says put a border around it, do that. If it says change the background, do that. But don't do anything that it doesn't ask you to do if it's gonna make you take up more time, okay? All right. So, and then it says format the heading, make it stand out. So I've done that. So tick. How many marks have I got so far? So far?
1, 2, 3.
3 so far? 3 guaranteed marks, would you say, Tinkle? Because you know, Jax, you know that I've done these right, yeah? Because we've looked at them and we're sure that what I've done is right.
Yes.
That's what you got to do. You got to mark your work as you go along. Yeah? Okay, so, D, insert the image file. Yeah, let's just insert the image file. Here we go. Insert the image file, Scouts, anyone. See? So you don't have to do all three. Into the advert. Ensure it is positioned appropriately. That means you don't put it somewhere where it doesn't make sense. Okay? And when you insert it, if it just pops up at the bottom of your screen and you don't adjust it, you won't get no points for it. All you've done is inserted the picture. You haven't adjusted it to suit the advert. So you've got to make changes, all right? So let me do that now. So here, I could choose any one of these, yeah? And in the actual exam, it will have below at the bottom, the pictures will actually be there. All you've got to do is click on them at the bottom of the screen in the exam. You with me? All right? But in the classroom while we're learning, it's like this. So we've got to click on one of these instead. So Sawana, you understand?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to go for, I'll go for this one, number 2. Yeah? Because they look very friendly and happy. So I'm going to click on Scouts 2, and that's the only one I need. The picture comes up. Right? This is where you're saying, why don't we download to the computer? But we can just avoid doing that. So Hina, to avoid doing that, what do I do instead? Tell me what to do. Hina, please. What do I do if I want to put this into Word without downloading it?
Screenshot.
We could screenshot it. That's one way of doing it. What's the easier way? How do I do that though? You're not telling me. Right click. Okay. I right clicked. See, I'm not getting the right instructions. Look where I right clicked.
And then the picture.
So tell me what to do.
Right, copy the image and then
Just tell me what to do. Why are people having trouble?
click on picture.
Right click on the picture.
Right click, copy the image.
Copy image. You see? The thing about right click is that if you right click in a different place, you'll get a different menu. So that's what I'm saying. Tell me where to be more precise, okay? So if I right click over here, I get all these menus come up. So these options come up from this menu. If I right click on the picture, then I got options for the picture to come up. So I right click and I copy image and I can go straight to, and then I can paste it in somewhere. So I think I'll paste it in, I don't know. I'll just put it down the bottom for now. I'll paste and I'll go down here and I'll just hit paste. And the picture pops up. And I'll just make it a bit smaller. So I'll click on it, go to the handle, and just drag it in. Do not do this in my class. That's squashy stuff. Yeah. No squashy stuff in my classroom. Yeah, you get detention, all right? None of this stuff, no squashy stuff. Yeah, that makes you look unprofessional, like you don't know what you're doing. You do it in the corner and it will maintain the shape, yeah? So if you want it smaller, you just do that, okay? Now I've shown you how to move a picture around, haven't I?
Yes.
How to put around. You don't need to do that in here, but I've seen people have done that, fine. But don't let that slow you down, yeah? So if you feel like doing it, you can click on it and do that, and then drag it around. You know, more power to you, that's fine. If you feel that you can do it without slowing you down in the exam, all right? But you do not have to do that. As long as you bring it in, you make it smaller and put it somewhere comfortable where it can be seen fully, that's fine, all right? Okay, so, go back. All right, so I've got it. I'm gonna make it a bit smaller. Always change the size of a picture when you bring it in. So I've done that. So it says, bring in the picture. So I've done that now. So how many points was that? That was 2, wasn't it, Rita? So I got 2. So how many points have I got so far, folks? Do the maths. 5.
Yeah.
Okay. 5. So how many can we get in this?
9
So where will we get those extra 4
From E.
from E, right? Can you see how important it is that we do all the things that are here? Yeah, so I'm going to talk about that in a moment, right? So format the layout of the advert, making it attractive and easy to read. Yeah, so it says use different fonts and font sizes. Use what? Bold, bullets, and alignments. And I'll get 4 marks for that, right? So make sure you do it. That's why you got your pen again to tick off. So first of all, alignment. Well, I'm going to align everything to center first. So I'm going to highlight it all, apart from the top because it's already centered, and put that in the center. Yeah? Jax, you know what I want to do next, don't you? Yeah? So I've done that. So I've done the alignment, haven't I? So I can go and tick that. Different font sizes and fonts. I'm going to deal with that in a moment.
One question. Can you just, you have to align the whole text, or you just can align, just highlight the first one and...
You can highlight anything. You can, as long as you've aligned at least one part of this, it's fine.
Because I did the first one, I just aligned
The heading. Yeah, but
and the bottom as well.
But I would encourage you to do more.
Okay, fine.
Only to make sure that there's no ambiguity, there's no confusion, there's no doubt. Yeah?
It's better to align everything.
Align everything. You hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, ladies, did you hear what I said? What was I saying?
You can select the whole thing and then you can bring it in the middle.
That's right. So make sure you align. Just if you align the whole thing, you can't go wrong. Right? And then we can go back and adjust things to make it look better. Yeah, that's what we're going to do now. So I've done the alignments, I've ticked that. Font sizes and different fonts. Well, I've done that with the heading, haven't I?
Yes.
So I can do that, but I'm still going to do more. It's not enough for me. I want you to do more, because I've noticed people are doing it and their leaflet looks boring. I have to say, yeah, I'm an honest man. It looks like it's not, like you're not trying hard enough to make it look different, okay? And I want you to try, even if it's an exam, if you've got that as a part of your habit, then you can't go wrong. Do you see what I'm saying? All right, so let me just show you how to make this look very, very simple. Watch this, look. So first of all, you've got let's deal with the bullet points and get that out of the way, right? Yes. Bullet points. So we've got a list of things, because that's what bullet points are. Bullet points are to highlight a list of options or choices. Not everything. Meenakshi. Who else was it? Meenakshi and Rita. You put bullet points on everything. Don't put bullet points on everything. Don't just say, you know what, I'm just going to bullet points, then I can't have them go at me, right? Your bullet points need to be appropriate, yeah? So you aim towards making it, look for a list inside your document and then turn that into your bullet points. So we look here and we look for the list. What's the list? Wheel of Fortune, auction, books, children. So this makes sense to be a bullet point. It's a list of activities, right?
Yes.
Now, bullet points, it was me and Jax talking about this, wasn't it? About, if I put bullet points in here now, look, I go up here to bullets, I put them in, it looks messy.
Yes.
So, Tinkle, what should I do?
You have to click one by one.
No, left align, because we've got to change the alignment. Yeah, because the reason why I asked you is because we mentioned aligning everything, right? Yes. But you don't have to hold it there and say, well, I'm going to align everything and leave the bullet points like that as well. You could say, well, that doesn't look nice, or it doesn't look right, so I'm going to put those to the left, okay? So now it looks better, okay? So I'm going to increase the size of them as well, because it is a poster after all. Yeah? Yes. Fine? Some people have changed the bullet. I saw that some people put fancy bullets. They went like this. They said, oh, I'm going to have that there. That's okay. You could do that if you want. It shows that you're in control. When I'm marking it, I'm going, ooh, this person knows what they're doing. Yeah? All right. So you can do that. Maybe make it blue. Make it blue. There you go. Because they said that you must change the fonts in some way. I noticed it doesn't actually say colors, which is interesting, but always change colors, all right? Up here, this is a subheading, in aid of the local scout troop. So if it was a leaflet, you want people to know why we're going to this event. So that's too small, isn't it?
Yes.
So Haj, what should I do if it's too small? Good, yeah? And you answered me immediately, thank you. Sometimes she just stares at me going, so make it bigger. There you go. Is that okay? Yeah. And make it bold. Yeah, that's cool. Yes. I think it's good. Should I change the color? Yes. No. I'm going to keep it as it is because it's my leaflet.
All right.
All right, so I could change the color though, you're right. Just, I mean, you could change it if you want. But we'll leave it like that for now, okay? Because we have too many colors start looking like a rainbow. So down here, this is quite important. Look, we've got where, when, admission fee, and welcome. Yeah, all welcome. So these are kind of like pointing things out here. So where, we can make that bigger. Where, because people are going to want to know where. They want to glance at it and say, where is this going to be? All right. That's a bit too big. About that, is that all right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then I can change the color to purple. Yeah, to keep it coordinated. That's just me. And I think I'll make it bold as well. Why not? All right. What's that?
And when
And then I'll change the words as well. I'll make them bigger, because again, it is a poster. People need to know where they're going to go. When, do it purple again. And the size, so, right. So I want this to look like that. Now I'm going to show you a little trick, because that's what we're doing. We're in class, so we can do little tricks that might help you do things faster. I want this formatting on that word when. So I'm first of all going to put the colon. We click inside the text that we want to get the formatting from. Don't worry about that. Stay with me. Don't worry. We click inside the text, and when the cursor's flashing, that's where the feature that I'm going to use now will get the formatting from. It will say, oh, so you want it to be size 26, because if you look up there, when I click inside it, up here it says it's 26. It says you want Calibri font, and you want it to be purple. So rather than me go down here and change them all individually, I can do something which will just change it in one go. So I'm going to, okay. So I want this formatting where to be in for when. I want when to look like this. So I click inside the font, in the word that I want to use the formatting from. I go up to here, Format Painter. I click on it once, and I come back down, and you see like a little paintbrush on it. Can you see the paintbrush on there? And I go over to when, and I click and drag over it, and look. It took the formatting from the top one and just painted it onto the second one. I'll do it again. I don't mind doing it again, it's fine. So here's how I know whether or not you're learning or understanding. All right, so Jax, what do? I want to copy the formatting from here. So where do I click?
First, you're gonna go to where
And do,
click in
that's
the
right.
middle.
So I click,
Yeah, and at the top there you can see
Formatting.
the formatting that you use.
what should I click up here? What's it called?
The paint.
It's right there. You can come up if you want. What am I clicking?
It's Format Painter.
There you go. So I click Format Painter, and I know it's clicked correctly because when I come onto the page,
Yeah.
I see a little brush near the cursor. Then what do I do?
You go over when, yes,
And highlight it,
and highlight it.
and then when I let go,
And then when you let go, it comes up.
has everyone got that? Yeah? It's a small thing I'm showing you. You watch when you start using it, you're going to go, this is all right, actually. It speeds me up, okay? All right, so there you go. So I've done that, and I know it's going to be exactly the same size, and then I will, admission free. So you put admission free, and people like freeness, don't they, Suswana? People like free when things are free. So what should I do with that? Highlight it and make it really big. This is free, man. So make it purple. You want me to make it purple? All right, I'll make it bigger and purple. There you go. Admission free. There you go. Pow. All right, so when I zoom out, you can see that people they walk past and they go, oh, it's free. I'll go to that. I'll make it like a bit smaller. Let's go about that. That should be okay. Yeah? And I click. I think it should stand out more though. And if I make it purple, I think it blends in too much. So I'm gonna make it red. There you go. Is that all right?
Yes.
The picture's all right as it is, and all are welcome. So I'm gonna make the text larger. All welcome. I make that bold, and then I make this purple as well, because that's my coordination going on there. And there's my little poster. What do you think? Do I get a round of applause? Thank you, Ivan. See, I'm going to pat myself on my back. Yeah, I'm telling you to pat yourselves on your back. I'll pat myself on my back. I think it looks really good, actually. Go ahead. Here you go. Go on. All right. Not to accost me. All right. So, is everyone okay with that, yeah?
Yes.
Did you understand everything I did? Oh, we're having fun in that, but do you understand what I did now?
Yes.
Yeah? It's clear that this is a poster. The changes are not subtle. I've used multiple font changes. Yeah, I'm going to do one more font change actually. I'm going to change the fonts here. I'm going to change the fonts from here to, I'll make that the same as
That one.
the title, something like
I
that.
can't read that.
You can't read it?
No,
Well, stop it from being bold. How about that? Is that better?
no, maybe a different.
Probably you need to
Different
zoom.
board.
No?
Different
Probably you need to zoom
No,
in
you
for
can't. It look like wheat.
You see, Ajua, you see what happens, you see? All right, I'll leave it as it is before I get told off, right? You see, but that's what it's about. You see, you try things out, don't you? But the idea is that you make sure you make these changes. So when the examiner comes in, Hina, stay with me. You keep writing, you keep doing stuff while I'm doing this, all right? When I stop, you can go off, all right?
You know, all
When I'm marking this, sorry.
No, I'm just asking. You need to increase the all welcome, the size of it to go up a little bit. The next one.
I need to increase it.
Yeah. Right, the font size.
I'm not sure what you mean.
All welcome, yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
More.
She wanted bigger.
Want it bigger.
I made it bigger. It's 22. It was.
More bigger.
I think it's okay. It's all right. I'll take. Okay. A point to me. A point to make. A point to make.
Another image. Always.
You can do that. You can do that. This is my poster. It's okay. You know, I want some guidance. I don't want you to tell me what to do. But
We
no,
have to guide you.
you're guiding me.
You have to guide-
The thing is, that's what I like to hear. You put the text wherever you think you should. It shows your creativity and what you can do. You all right, Hina? You see what I'm saying? Here's the thing, though. Here's what somebody did. I think it was you, Tinkle. I like to point people out just so that you know that I know you did it, all right? Not to embarrass you, but we all make mistakes. Here's something you must not do. If you're going to make something centered, right, you must not do this. So that's not centered at the moment, is it?
No.
Right, the heading. So I got the cursor there. You don't do this and tap to center it. Because when I go to mark your work, I will download your work, I'll open it up in Word, I'll click right in the middle. That's why I need to talk to you about Hina. Because that's why I have to open it up in Word, and that ODT doesn't work, right? So you've got to make sure you upload the files as a Word document, okay? And so I'll go into your Word document, and I'll click in it, and I'll look, and I'll see that it's not been centered. You see? And if it's not been centered, that means that you've done something else. A way for me to double check to make sure I'm right in what I think is I go to here, which is this thing called the show and hide. And I can show all your misdeeds. Look, I click on it, and I can see those dots mean that you've hit the space bar that many times. You see?
Smart teacher.
Ah, you know, I've been doing this for a day or two, right? So if you look at the, if I go in close, you can see in between the words, it's got dots, hasn't it? Because that's the space bar being hit, yeah? Over here, this symbol is when you hit the return. So these things I can understand, I can read what you've been doing. These are hidden symbols, okay? So once I finish looking at that, I can close it. So we don't want that. So I'm gonna get rid of them. They're actually there. They're visible if you make them visible. I do that and I just press the center icon and it just jumps to the center. And look, you see it's clean. There's no dots. All right? But in the exam, you shouldn't be having to worry about that. Just don't use the space bar to align your work. Because I would use this to identify that you've done that. All right? Or I'll click inside it and I'll see that you haven't actually done it. You with me? All right. And
Abs, before you
it's okay. That's what this is about.
some like on some posters or invitation, you see where you have those bullet points. Sometimes you see them in the middle and they're in line.
The
What?
bullet points.
Yeah, like bullet points or
Oh, so you're saying that these can be here and in line.
in the middle and in line. Or do you get that? Can it?
You can, it is possible, but I don't want to do it here
Okay.
because we're on a video about this and it's not necessary for your exam. But there is a way of doing that, but I'll be going down a rabbit's hole. So I won't do that right now. Remind me a bit later, and we'll talk about alignments that we can do things like that, where you can get even more control, all right? Any other questions about this?
So you said that we have to, in the beginning, we have to align the whole text.
I suggest that you align.
But do we have to keep all these in the middle? Like suppose you have kept the bullet points at the side.
Can someone tell Josiah what I said? Because you wasn't watching at the time. I remember tell Josiah what happened. Somebody, what happened? Why is the bullet points over to the left?
When you put them in, the middle, they're not even. So you have to align left in order for them to be in line.
So I'm not having a go at you. This is part of the learning. It helps me hear that people know. I'm using your question to keep teaching, okay? So it's not me trying to put you on the spot. And it makes you pay real attention. At first, I position everything in the center. That's what I tend to do. And then I realign things that don't look right. If I have this item, this list of bullet points in the center, it looks messy. If you did that in the exam, it'd be okay. You'll still get a pass. But I'm teaching you how to do things properly.
I didn't align the whole thing in the middle. I went step by step, like one.
Yeah, it's up to you. You do it whichever way. As long as you end up with as long as you end up ticking off all of these requirements. If you tick all their requirements, then you're covered. All right. I'm teaching you best practices. Yeah, just because you can doesn't mean you should all the time, all right? So here, having the bullets like this, it looks messy. So we put them to the left. And that shows that you can align in the center. It shows you can align to the left. You might decide you want to align some stuff to the right if you want to. It's up to you, yeah? You might want to align the picture to the right. You might want to do that. It's up to you.
Can we do again and upload to you?
I would suggest that if you've done, did you do number 3? I think you have.
Yes, I have.
And you want to come back and do number 2 again?
Yeah,
If-
just for practice, can I do
Of course you can. Yeah. You want to do that again? Upload? You can do if you want to.
I'm gonna leave that one, but I'm gonna submit the new one.
Yeah, you can resubmit if you want, as many times as you like.
It's just for practice.
Okay, that's okay, because I like the idea of you practicing, all right? So if you look, very few of this text is the same as it was when I pasted it, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty different than what it was when I first opened it up. This is what it looked like. That's what it looked like when I first got it. That is boring. If someone hand me a leaflet looking like that, I am not going to go. Count me out. Why? Because if the leaflet is this boring, then the event's going to be boring. Yeah? But if I saw this, I'll be there. And also because admission is free. Yeah? And there's cakes. All right, so everyone understand that? Okay, so we've done that. So I've ticked this all off. Then what do I do now? Let's go down to... Right, so some people get confused with this. Right, so when they say in the folder from task 1, save the advert in your folder from task 1. What's the name of that folder in task 1? What's the name of the folder? W event, isn't it? And it makes sense. We're creating stuff for an event, aren't we? So it makes sense that we put the document into that folder. Not only because if you don't, you won't get your points in the exam, but because it's a logical and sensible thing to do. All right, so I'm going to do that now. And it says I must save it. File, save as, browse. I go to documents, yes. And in documents, I go to W event. And then I call it what? What do I call it? Work advert. So WORK advert. Yeah? And then do I click on save now? Are you sure?
Yes, you have to go
I click, Tinkle's saying that I click on save.
folder W.
You know, people are getting up now and getting upset. No, you got to go inside the folder. Do you know it wasn't like that before, was it, Adjoa? Yeah? Now I'm getting an argument. You must put it inside the folder, Ives. What's wrong with you? Good, that's what I like to see. Go inside the folder. Now I'm inside the folder. We know we're inside the folder. We've checked the spelling. Yes, make sure the spelling is correct. Then we hit save. And when we do that, we know for sure that this work is going to be counted. The 9 points are going to be counted, okay? Very important, all right? I'm being very dramatic about it because it's very important, all right? So we saved it there. Get my £30 pen, ticket, all right? And then, if you look at the bottom of the sheet, when you look at the bottom of the sheet, you'll see there's like an advert, it says choose file, yeah? Yeah? Choose file. And it says advert above. It's saying that's where they want you to upload your advert. So on the real exam, you'll see it says choose file at the bottom. It's so much easier than doing it in the classroom. You click on that, you find the file, you click on it and it just goes up. And then that'll be it. Nothing more to do. But for me, you'll upload it to the classroom. So for instance, I've kind of set up a classroom here. Yeah, so this is my demo class, yeah? This is my class from a student called Hal, okay? And if I wanted to upload the file to the classroom, so let's just say this is the classroom here, and we want to upload it, we go to view instruction, yes? Yeah? Add and create, and then file, and then browse, documents, W event, click on it, and then open, and then that will slowly go up. Everyone got that? Wonderful. And that's what you do. And when you're uploading, and you can just keep uploading your stuff and I'll look through it, all right? If you've done something wrong, you can literally click on the X and start again, upload the correct thing. Stop uploading work from different assignments into other assignments. That's what people are still doing. Yeah? Think about where you're uploading. Be sure that you're uploading to the right assignment, okay? Don't upload assignments for sample test 3 to the assignment for sample test 2. That'll be confusing for me and it'll confuse you as well, all right? Read what you're doing, okay? All right, so we've done that. So that's all been saved. It says work advert at the top, so you know it's all saved, lovely. And we've ticked it off. Oops. Upload to file, done that, we tick it, and we got ticks all the way down the page. All the way down the page. That means I'm confident that it's been done. Yeah? All right, cool. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop now. We're gonna have a 10-minute break so I can rest my voice and drink some more of my hibiscus. Yeah? So we'll have a comfort break and come back in 10 minutes, is that okay? 10 minutes? That sounds like a deal, right? So come back at 1/4 past, yeah? Or just after? 1/4 past, yeah? All right.